Yes, welcome back to the Sports Show. Well, of course, summer is not far away. The season of cricket we know has started. South Australia had a draw in the Sheffield Shield against WA with our man Travis Head bashing a nice 163.
Yeah.
Does he get a phone call?
Oh, he'll be in the squad, there's no doubts about that. But remember, they did drop him.
Got to go past the squad now.
Well, he's South Australian.
You know, it's a funny thing, mate. I was driving with my mum in the car and she loves her sport and she asked me this question. She said, what does Travis Head have to do to maintain his position in the Australian team? And I made the same answer. I said, well, he's probably got to play in New South Wales.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Is it that bad? I mean, I was saying tongue-in-cheek.
We do say it tongue-in-cheek, but I think it is harder for an SA bloke to get a game than it is for a guy from New South Wales or whatever. What I am excited about, I'm excited about Travis Head because I've always thought he's a fantastic player.
Yep.
No doubt at all. He was always going to smash him down at Karen Rolton.
Yep.
It's a bit of a road at Karen Rolton Oval. It's the deck's pretty good.
Yep.
I'm excited about Cameron Green. Right. The West Australian kid.
Yep.
Who made a big 100 in the first innings again.
Yes.
I want to see him this summer. I'm itching to see him this summer because he is our future and he is a fantastic player. He is going to make a lot of runs against all attacks. No problem at all.
Is Warner in trouble of holding his spot?
Warner?
Yep.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody's guaranteed right now.
No.
Given the mood that Justin Langer's in,
yes,
after a little bit of how do you do from outside, if you like.
I'm a fan. I'm a Langer
fan. So am I. Big Langer fan.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe. I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
and
good.
Warner would be
like a bit of that.
Warner would be one up the top right now where they'd be thinking, hang on. Because you're Davey Warner, mate, you're going to walk into the test side. He's going to have to produce some runs.
Yes.
At Shield level before, not just walk in. I don't think there's any walk-ins.
No.
You've probably got Steve Smith who's a walk-in.
Yeah, sometimes you like to have a core group, don't you?
You
Five or six.
You do.
But what you're suggesting there isn't.
This is important, mate. The Ashes is important.
All right, let's talk about the Ashes. I want to ask you about that. I've got these dates here. These are what are official now. The Gabba, December 8th to the 12th. They're in Adelaide, the 16th to the 20th.
Yeah.
Then December 26th to 30th, of course, is the Boxing Day MCG test. Then they're into Sydney on the 5th of the 9th. They finish up in Perth on the 14th and the 18th. Now, West Australia's already saying if COVID's still around, we wouldn't mind grabbing the Boxing Day test and having it over here.
Yeah.
The English cricketers are saying they don't want to live in the bubble anymore, you know, with their families. They want to be able to have some freedoms.
Yeah.
So if COVID is still in the same situation we're in right now, and I know they're talking about the 80% we're opening up and all that, but Melbourne and Sydney are high with COVID. Queensland, Adelaide and Perth are keeping it fairly cosy, not big numbers. Do the English cricketers come in and say, hey, we're happy to play, we're not playing in Sydney or Melbourne though? Risk's too high for us. We want to bring our family, risk too high for us. Or do they come in and go, no, we'll play in Melbourne and Sydney because there's no bubble lifestyle there, so we can all move around freely because they're all vaccinated? Which way do you reckon they'll go?
Well, for a start, I'd say West Australia needs to support the cricket a little bit more before they even think about getting another test. They nearly lost their test anyway because of lack of support.
Right.
So forget WA. If things go pear-shaped in Melbourne, don't be surprised if that Boxing Day test is not here.
Well, that'd be the ground all the cricketers would want to play, and they love Adelaide.
Well,
There's no question
they
about
do, but I'm serious about WA. WA have been guilty of not supporting Test cricket for quite a while now.
Yes.
So you put a Test match in Perth and 200 people turn up. No. The ACB will be looking at that going, no, we're not going to give you the Boxing Day test. It's such a big test match. I'd give it to Adelaide.
I have some sympathy for the WA though. They get it when the series is over. You know, it's hard to sell it if the series is over, isn't it? It's not like they get the first one.
No.
Or the third one, they get...
Well, that hasn't always been the case, Phil.
No.
But they just don't support it, mate.
No.
They don't support it enough.
We need to support it, otherwise
and you do need to support it.
Hey, quickly,
here, we support it.
The match between Queensland and Tasmania, of course, was postponed due to COVID. That's what made me think that there's a possibility, because it's such a moving beast, that could happen anyway. So your point's valid, though. If you haven't supported the test, you can't ask for the big one, can you?
Whereas here, bang.
Massive.
Massive.
Have you got a favourite ground? If you weren't in Adelaide and you had to go and watch a test, which one would you? Boxing Day test would be you?
No, I'm a Sydney man. I love the Sydney Cricket Ground. I love playing there. And I've been there for a test match as well, and I love the place. I think it's just a great venue and great atmosphere. MCG's great. I played at MCG as well, but if I had a choice, I'd lean towards Sydney. You can keep the Wacker. The Wacker had a pitch when I played, the colour of this.
Right.
And it was quick and dangerous. So no, I don't want to play
All right, time for us to go. Hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. We look forward to your company next week. Bye for now.